What is up, my friends? 2 wins is all that is needed for the Reds to be crowned Premier League champions. It could be as soon, 2 weeks if Arsenal win. Could be next weekend if Ipswich upset Arsenal. But today, the Reds just about got the job done, and I'm back to talk you through my thoughts on the game. Loads to go through there today. Again, I'm relieved after the game. You know, we could have done it in a far easier way, but I guess at least we had the courage, I guess, to go up the other end and get the winner. And, you know, I have a little stat on Virgil van Dijk, actually, that's going to be quite interesting. He's the highest scoring centre-back in a long time in the Premier League. Actually, I think I have the exact number here for you. Virgil van Dijk, speaking about his contract announcement, said, "I don't know. I know, but I don't know." So he knows, but he doesn't know, but he does know. Actually, speaking about Van Dijk, since the Premier League, his Premier League debut in September 2015, Virgil van Dijk has scored more goals than any other central defender, with 24 scored by the Liverpool captain since his debut, September 2015. So there you go, the big man breaking records. I love that answer though, on his contract announcement. I don't know, I know, but I don't know. Where do you go with that? So he knows, but he doesn't know. But he does know. It'll be soon. That's all that we know. Craig with the assist. I'm glad you acknowledged my assist today. You know, because I had to have words with Virgil, and then he went up and scored. So, you know, we did it together. It was a team effort. Farrell's sister said, "Is it just me, or I'm really not a fan of Jota? He's so injury prone." Look, I don't mind Diogo one bit. You know, over the years, I would say he's been a plus for the team. But this season, he's just not been it. And as the season's gone on, it's gotten worse. So for me, I'd be a seller of Diogo Jota. My heart dropped a little bit today when I see him in the starting 11 again, because I don't know what he's doing to deserve it. And I don't know how frustrated the manager must be with the Chiesa situation for him to be getting absolutely blanked. And that's the kindest word I could use. I mean, I'm very confused by that. We could have done with him today. But again, him and Elliott completely frozen out. Chiesa is too happy for somebody who collects dust on the bench. Something will happen next season with him, I feel it. It just feels like the manager does not want Chiesa at the club. And again, I'm still waiting for the journalists to actually ask him that question. Why aren't we seeing him? Loads of uncertainty there. But, you know what? Let's look at the good things from today, which is another 3 points. 3 points closer to Premier League title number 2, league title number 20. And again, resilience shown. Now, there's a question I have. Why does it take us to either draw or go behind before we suddenly find that enthusiasm that we had to go up there and get the winner? The second half performance was a very, very confusing one today. And it made me ask myself afterwards, what does an Arne Slot team look like? What type of football are we going to play with them? Because there's been very few 90-minute complete performances this season. There's been a lot of one half of good football. And today, we see a good first half and then a very flat second half. We're on the verge of number 20. Yes, sir. Yes, we are. And how beautiful is that going to be to see celebrated? It's getting real now, isn't it? We know we're like 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks max away from a Premier League. I want us to do it against Spurs, because I want us to win the league at home. And I want that celebration. I want it to be done at Anfield. And I want Copites to be able to actually be there and celebrate in that moment, and not just the travelling Reds, who of course are deserving of celebrating it as well. But you get my point. I want the guard of honour against Arsenal. I think at this point, Ian, we're getting that guard of honour, mate. At this point, I think. Be nice to get one from Chelsea as well, wouldn't it? Stargirl said, "How was the game? I missed it even though I'd seen the score. How were the players? Did they have a good game? And did we play Chiesa?" So, how was the game? First half, I thought good. Second half, horrendous. Showed great determination to go win it after we conceded what was a massively sloppy equaliser. Did we play Chiesa? Not even for a second, unfortunately. Same with Elliott. So yeah, I hope that answers the question. First half, really happy. Don't really have many complaints about that. Second half, just looked one-paced, disinterested, second best, and it looked like that equaliser was coming for a while. First half was fantastic, said David. I really enjoyed the first half performance, David, today. I did. I thought we looked sharp. I thought we looked confident. We created plenty. Second half, I don't understand how we reverted the way we did.